On today's program, Super Bowl 60 was, well, it just was. Justin Herbert attempts to steal an election, and RFK Jr. hits the RKO from out of nowhere. That and so much less intellectually on this episode of NFL News Top 5. I am good friend Trey, and this is NFL News Top 5 coming to you live down the street from the ballpark. My little brother Drayton, he's on the other side of town. He's picking up a twin mattress he found on Facebook Marketplace. He's going to throw it on top of his futon. Some more support for the lower back. This is the show where we talk through 3 of the biggest NFL news stories from the previous week and give you all the important takeaways that you absolutely need to know. The thing that differentiates this show from the rest of the industry is that every week, my best friends and I sit down in the writing room and come up with top 5 lists for each news story. Let's belly flop in. The fans are always begging for that dive, but it hurts. No thank you. Article number 1 comes to us from Sports Illustrated. Police investigating Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf's altercation with a Lions fan. Police are looking into Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf's incident with a Detroit Lions fan at Ford Field. During the game, Kennedy and Metcalf exchanged words near the Steelers sideline as Kennedy leaned over from the railing from the first row. Metcalf appeared to grab Kennedy by the shirt and swing upward at him. This is actually the second Kennedy-related altercation at Ford Field this season. In October, during a heated argument centered around food dyes, Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. delivered a devastating suplex to a Michigan staple, Toucan Sam. Get those dyes out of my food. Hit him with the people's elbow. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office also confirmed to the Free Press that Detroit police submitted a warrant request on January 21st that is currently being reviewed. Neither department revealed who the warrant request was for. Later, our personal sources confirmed that at least 3 warrants have been served to Lions quarterback Jared Goff, Bears head coach Ben Johnson, and former Pacers forward Ron Artest. The guy allegedly said a racial slur. That's what DK Metcalf says. DK Metcalf also says that he called DK's mother, if you're a Sopranos fan, Junior Soprano, calls his guma a blabbermouth you-know-what. That's allegedly what he said about DK's mother, but the guy said that never happened, and that's what he's suing for. He did not say those things, a defamation of character, and he's getting threats. I don't know. I don't know. Do any of us know? I'm not sure DK Metcalf and that guy know. I don't know. That brings us to the moment you have all been waiting for, the first list of the video, the top 5 insults that Lions fan may have hurled at DK Metcalf. Let's start with number 5. Aaron Rodgers says you're a bad hang. If Aaron Rodgers is saying that, it's not a good look. Number 4, your sister wants her nose ring back. Pussy. Okay. Number 3, you're a poor man's George Pickens. They traded away George Pickens to get rid of that headache, and then they got DK Metcalf. Number 2, Tyler Lockett is Pete Carroll's favorite. Of course, that's fair. And the number 1 top insult that Lions fan may have hurled at DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett gets more hoes than you. On record, Tyler Lockett gets no hoes. Famously, Tyler Lockett gets no hoes. He's a virgin, I think. Article number 2 comes to us from CBS Sports. 3 voters turned NFL MVP race upside down. How Justin Herbert and Josh Allen helped Matthew Stafford win. The NFL MVP was handed out at NFL Honors last Thursday night, and in one of the closest races in league history, Matthew Stafford edged Drake May to take home the award. A Patriot hasn't been edged this hard since Robert Kraft. Of the 3 first-place votes that did not go to Stafford or May, 2 of them went to Josh Allen. So where did that last vote go? It went to Justin Herbert. Yes, Justin Herbert, the voter who put Herbert at the top of his ballot, explained his vote on Thursday night, saying that he embodied value. This is the most controversial vote since that dirty Joe Biden stole the 2020 election. We all need to put more emphasis on embodying values. I hate every single one of you. I am not on your side. Analysis on this one, guys. I actually don't hate the logic here. I don't hate the vote. Do I think Justin Herbert deserves to be MVP this year? No, absolutely not. Do I think Drake May should have been the MVP this year? No, absolutely not. I think they got it right. I think Matthew Stafford should have been and is the MVP this year. That offensive line was brutal this year in Los Angeles, and they beat up, and next year they'll come back a little bit stronger, but leave my guy alone here. This is, the thought process here is not bad. I actually like the argument, and yeah, I'm cool with it. I don't hate it. That leads us to our second list of the video, the top 5 people more deserving of an MVP vote than Justin Herbert. Let's start with number 5, Will Smith's ghostwriter.
I just bite off more than I can chew, then I chew it.
Number 4, Geno Smith's agent. Number 3, Jeff Bezos for bringing us Melania. I've seen this movie 3 times in theaters. It's phenomenal. Thank you to Jeff Bezos, because without funding for people like you, these young up-and-coming artists and filmmakers, they couldn't do what they do. So this is really big for us, and this is doing a lot of good in the world, and it definitely matters. Number 2, Kanye West's psychiatrist. And the top person that is more deserving of an MVP vote than Justin Herbert, Mark Davis's hairdresser. I mean, like, it's not even he looks crazy. He looks like if you asked a 7-year-old to draw Donald Trump from memory. The third and final article of the video comes to us from Newsweek. Super Bowl 60 under fire as boring, worst after uneventful first half. Almost 125 million people watched the Super Bowl 60 matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots on Sunday. Not among that group of 125 million was your Uncle Larry, per Facebook. Controversy surrounding the Bad Bunny halftime show distracted from what would turn out to be a game where most individuals desperately needed something to be distracted by. Kenneth Walker was named MVP after rushing for 135 yards in the Seahawks' 29-13 Super Bowl win, a game that USA Today called one of the Super Bowls of all time. Analysis here, I don't know what this means. It just feels like it was just a weird year. It's just a weird year. I don't know that we take anything from this and we say this is the future of the NFL. There's no dynasty coming from this, I don't think. Drake May will probably be back at some point. Maybe he won't. They look outclassed, and I don't fully believe in the Seahawks. I don't believe in Sam Darnold. They looked outclassed by Sam Darnold. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just locked into my previous takes, and maybe I need to adjust. But I don't know that there's much to take away from this. Other than the fact that anything can happen. And now for the final list, the top 5 things I'd rather watch than Super Bowl 60. Let's start with number 5, a game winner called by Al Michaels.
And the kick is just inside the left upright.
Number 4, the tush push. Number 3, the Real Housewives of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Ladies, get after it. Some good women out there. Be nice to those good women. Number 2, the Kid Rock halftime show. Sorry. And the number 1 thing I would rather watch than Super Bowl 60 is Roger Goodell's prostate exam, an IMAX experience. It was a bad Super Bowl. At the end of the video, I like to reveal what was on my note card. It is rarely notes. It is rarely things to talk about. This week, it was actually a picture of Goku that my nephew drew. Kamehameha!